Hey, what's up YouTubers? Lee John Blackmore here at Super Easy Guitar. So this week we're doing a Beatles song, Norwegian Wood. This was suggested to me by one of my students and I was never really into it, and after learning it I thought, you know, it's actually a really nice song, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. Before I get into it, don't forget you can hit the links below. I've done a Spotify playlist. You can find me on Instagram. There's links down there. If you wanted to send me any requests, I'll do my best to get in touch. And also guys, I've got another page, so you can check out the link below. It's a brand new page, so subscribe over there, okay? Let's zoom in and get straight into it. Okay, so as you can see, I have a capo on at the second fret. If you don't have a capo, you can do this in standard as well. No big deal, okay? This is based around D, so we'll start with D major. So I'm going to try and keep this as simple as possible because there's tons of different ways of playing it. There's tons of little things you can add on top. I see so many people playing it different ways. Now, originally I thought it was just hitting the D and then doing a little strum like this, but actually I'm hitting the A and the D together and then I'm striking down on the rest of the string. So then you can do up, down, up. So super slow. So what most people want to do when they're first listening to the song, they want to add this. They want to add all this funky stuff in the beginning, all right? But actually to learn it, just keep it really simple. So then I'm taking my pinky and I'm placing it on what we're going to call the 6th fret on the G string. Take it back off again to reveal this note here, and then take off the first finger. So then my pinky goes over onto the D string, okay, in the 6th fret. Start again. And you notice here, I've got an open G string as well. Some people end up muting that. Let's try and get that to ring out, and it'll sound a bit sweeter. Up, down, up, okay, right there. And again. So that's the first section, okay? So then the second section, we don't move these fingers. Then I'm putting my first finger on the D string, now in the 4th fret, okay? And I'm just playing the 2 middle strings, the D and the G. Let's put that on the end, so. Okay, and sometimes you hear me hitting 2 strings. That's okay. You don't have to be super accurate with it, okay? So the next note we're going to do, we're going to put our pinky back on that D string at the 6th fret. And then we're just going to play that D again. Now, most of the time, I just hit the 2 middle strings there. So from the second section, all right, it's just, I'll do that a little bit slower. So I'm hitting the D string, then the G string, pinky on the D string, and then just back to a normal D. Let's go from the top. So you see I do a little down, up, and I hit the A string. So let's do it from the top. Now that feels a little bit weird there, I know, but then the next chord is actually kind of like a C add 9, but we're just putting the second finger on the 5th fret, and now we're putting the pinky on the top E, also in the 5th fret. So we've got the second finger on the A, third finger on the B, and pinky on the top E. Okay? So it's going to be, we've come from this D, open A. Let's go from the beginning. So you see what I do? I hit the A string, then finish off the chord, and then we're going to go down, we're going to play this. That's effectively a G, but we're not playing the bottom E string. First finger goes down to the 4th fret, and then you guessed it, it finishes on a D. So let me just do that last bit. From the second section here again. Let's do it a little bit quicker, okay? And again. Let me move my hand around a bit so you can see what I'm doing. Then we've got the bridge, D minor. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. G. I'm actually doing a G5. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. D minor. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. E minor. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. A. Down, up, down, up, down. So when you get comfortable with that, start adding. You could do a little hammer on there. I think George Harrison, I used to think George Harrison wrote this, but obviously it was mainly John Lennon, and George Harrison was playing the sitar. So you get this kind of, like, going into a D, leave your third finger, and you're strumming. So when they're ringing out, and then you hammer down. Okay, and then you can do a hammer on there on the D string. All right, I see people getting really inventive with this, so you know, kind of add in a double time in. So if you get kind of comfortable with it, by all means do it, because I'm playing it a little bit differently to the Beatles, right? So you can add all those little bits of flair, and all they are. Little hammer on. So I've got my first finger there on the 4th fret. And sometimes, I hit the 2 middle strings because constantly there's this D drone going through off the sitar. Okay. And if you're going to play along with a metronome to practice, don't forget it's a different time signature. So it's in 3/4, as you hear John Lennon say on the recording. Some people say it's 6/8. I personally prefer to play it to a 6/8 rhythm, but you hear John Lennon going 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Okay, so 3/4, 6/8, whatever you're comfortable with, all right, and give it a bash. So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this week's lesson. Don't forget to subscribe, give me the thumbs up, check out the links, and I'll see you again the same time next week. Enjoy.